A fart, or flatulence, is gas created in your digestive system. It's made up of hydrogen, methane, carbon dioxide, and a little bit of sulfur. The sulfur is what gives it the smell. So yes, your butt is basically a chemistry lab. Farts are a natural byproduct of digestion. As bacteria break down food in your gut, they release gas. And sometimes that gas needs an exit strategy. Yes, farting is healthy. It means your digestive system is working as it should. Holding in farts isn't dangerous, but it can cause discomfort, bloating, or even a rumbling stomach. Plus, why hold it in when you can share the joy? Breathing in a fart isn't harmful. Fart gases aren't concentrated enough to hurt you, but that doesn't mean you'll enjoy it. Technically, farts can carry tiny amounts of bacteria, but they're harmless unless there's fecal matter involved. So no, farts won't start the next pandemic. But maybe a pandemonium. The smell comes from sulfur compounds. Your own fart smells less offensive because your brain adjusts to your signature blend. Someone else's? Nope, total assault. Foods high in sulfur, like eggs and broccoli, make farts stink more. Eating plain foods, like rice, can keep things less pungent. Yes, spicy food can make your farts smell worse. The spices stimulate digestion, speeding up gas production, and sometimes adding a fiery kick to the smell. The average person farts about half a liter of gas daily. That's enough to fill a balloon. If you're brave enough, that's about 10-20 times a day. Congratulations, you're normal. Men and women fart equally. The only difference? Women might be better at hiding it. Beans, broccoli, dairy, carbonated drinks, and protein shakes are all gas makers. That includes beer too. They either ferment in your gut or add air to the mix. Either way, your body becomes a gas factory. Vegetarians and vegans fart more because their diets are full of fiber, which bacteria in the gut love to ferment. More fermentation means more gas. And yes, vegans may fart more than vegetarians as they consume no animal products, often increasing their reliance on beans, lentils, and other high-fiber foods. So when you have to fart around a bunch of people and you know it's going to be silent, do it next to your vegan friend, then walk away. Lactose-intolerant people can't digest lactose, so it travels to the gut undigested. There, bacteria feast on it, creating a stink storm of gas. As we age, digestion slows down, muscles weaken, and food spends more time fermenting in the gut. All of this makes older adults more musical. Fart frequency depends on your gut bacteria, diet, and how much air you swallow. Some people just win the genetic fart lottery. The sound of a fart depends on how fast the gas escapes and how much your butt cheeks vibrate. Tight cheeks, squeaky. Relaxed cheeks, thunderous. Guinness doesn't officially recognize fart records, but history gives us Le Pedoman, the French fart performer, and Mr. Methane, who wowed audiences with his controlled anal voicing and auditioned in 2009 for Britain's Got Talent, where he announced his intention to put the art into fart, but failed to make it through to the live finals. He gave a flatulous performance of the Blue Danube Waltz and was buzzed out by all three judges. Despite two of them, Piers Morgan and Amanda Holden, laughing uncontrollably, while Simon Cowell called him a disgusting creature. He received negative reactions from some audience members, while others were seen to be in hysterics. Farts are funny because they're taboo, unexpected, and sound ridiculous. And of course, create something stinky for others to breathe. Kids laugh because it's silly, and adults laugh because we're all still kids at heart. And speaking of funny, or maybe I should say mischievous, there's the Dutch oven, the art of trapping someone under the covers after a fart, equal parts mischief and marital sabotage. Crop dusting, aka vapor trail, walking through a crowded area while releasing silent but deadly SBD farts, spreading the love. Then there's turning on the car heater after you fart, which is like microwaving stink. It spreads faster and smells worse. Proceed at your own risk. And of course, who can forget farting in front of a fan? It's like turning your gas into a weaponized delivery system. It's equal parts genius and evil. And what about an elevator fart? It's the ultimate betrayal. Trapped in a confined space everyone knows, and no one can leave. A gastro prank is the ninja move of farting. Silent, sneaky, and perfectly timed. You release, retreat, and leave the chaos behind. Just don't get caught laughing outside the door. The silent assassin is a true master of deception. No sound, no movement, just confusion and suffering for everyone else. The best part? No one will ever suspect you. The ghost fart is a masterpiece of stealth. It's silent, it's deadly, and it leaves the room full of suspects, dogs included. Blame any. Warm farts happen when gas forms deep in your gut. The closer it is to your body temperature, the warmer it feels when it escapes, and they usually stink more. Ignifulitis, a daring and questionable stunt where a fart is transformed into a temporary blowtorch. At higher altitudes, lower air pressure causes gas to expand, making farts larger and stinkier. Good luck on your next mountain trip. Farts can escape during sneezes or heavy lifting because of sudden abdominal pressure. Science calls it unfortunate timing. Yes, we fart in our sleep. Your muscles relax and gas escapes. It's the midnight symphony no one talks about. Yes, cow farts and burps release methane, a potent greenhouse gas. Reducing methane is critical to fighting climate change. Yes, astronauts fart in space. Without gravity, the gas doesn't rise. It just floats around until ventilation clears it. And if an astronaut farts while wearing a spacesuit, the gas gets trapped inside the suit, making for unpleasant spacewalks. There's even one infamous Apollo 16 transcript that included a discussion of floating fart particles. Yuck. However, astronauts' diets are carefully designed to minimize flatulence. Sometimes, what feels like a simple fart is hiding more than just gas. This happens when diarrhea is present, and your intestines are filled with a mix of liquid and gas. When the pressure builds up, gas escapes, and takes some liquid along for the ride. The result? An accidental squirt, often called a shart. A friendly reminder, trust your gut, but not too much. In some cultures, farts are hilarious. In others, they're considered rude or even shameful. Social norms and taboos shape how we respond to gas. For example, shows like The Benny Hill Show often used fart humor as well as the US. France and India find them funny in some instances, but of course still impolite in formal settings. However, in Japan, South Korea, China, and the Middle East, completely taboo. In various regions of Africa, in certain tribal contexts, farting might even be seen as a sign of good health or good digestion. Boardroom breezer, the unfortunate fart that escapes during a serious meeting or presentation. Dog farts are usually silent because they lack butt cheeks to vibrate and make noise. But are dog farts always silent? Nope. Dogs can make audible farts, especially if they're lying on a hard surface like a wooden floor, or gas is expelled with more force due to gastrointestinal discomfort. But silent or not, the smell? Oh, it's still deadly, and why is that? A dog's high-protein diet, which can produce more sulfurous compounds, as well as some foods are harder for them to digest, leading to atomic gas production. Most animals fart, including cows, elephants, and even snakes, but some, like birds and jellyfish, don't, either because of anatomy or diet. Lucky them. Whether they're funny, embarrassing, or just plain smelly, farts are a universal part of life. And honestly, they're a pretty great joke from the creator. Don't hold it in. Subscribe for more science, laughs, and gas facts.